Huh?
Don't harm me. I figured you weren't even listening.
Sorry, I was just thinking. What if I became Hajime?
You were probably thinking of something messed up like being the protagonist, weren't you?
But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? And that body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru. After what he went through to come back to us. Damn it!
It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator?
Is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should, get the Monokuma file, right?
Whoa, he's here!
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident is taking place, so this is for you. Red bean bread and milk. And there's a bonus item. The Monokuma file. Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item?
Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first right now. You're right.
It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it?
What is it? I mean, what is it?
Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator.
True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback.
On his head.
There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right?
Well, yeah.
It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. Chucky will be dead.
I'm so glad I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. Kazuichi thoughts. Wait, why did I say Kazuichi? I meant Nagito
Like,
thoughts.
hey man, get out of my brain!
How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope.
Oh my god, because he's in my brain, I can hear all his stupid thoughts! Will you shut up?
Come with me, and you will see a word of pure hope. Look, I don't know what you want me to do. It's a single-syllable word. Such
Pure hope,
beauty.
no despair.
There is no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So, we should be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope.
Wow.
Well, regardless. Whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case as Okay, apparently my text just
I keep doing that accidentally, sorry.
I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope.
Did he just laugh out loud there?
Yeah, yes he did. Hey you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? But the comic is the last thing we do. You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in.
I have no objection. Proceed.
Then let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we needed to use the elevator first and go to Grape House.
That was before 7 a.m. since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Well, once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked. And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. When we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House.
And that was everything that happened this morning.
I must say I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower?
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled.
And when was that?
Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult. No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower. Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
When was this sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound?
Rumbling sound?
What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise.
Did that clock even ring in the first place?
You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. Why does our clock not ring?
Maybe it wasn't the clock that rang. Maybe it was Nekomaru. He has a clock.
I think they're just saying he's a hard sleeper. Huh, that's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development.
There is bells on that clock there, though. So.
Yeah, plus remember, they only have this one clock and the one downstairs. They don't really have one in their rooms. This is the clock everyone's been talking about, right? I never knew this clock had an alarm function. The alarm is set to 5:30 a.m. That probably means something. It's... Okay. If you know like you went, it's this color. Neat. Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. I understand why the school would immortalize such an important person in a portrait.
Important.
But why would they put it in a place like this? What are they trying to show me?
Not about you,
And
man.
why is it crooked? I like his little spin. Oh, right, this is me. Hey, Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you mind meld with me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was that all about?
Seriously, you don't know?
You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me.
Huh? So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. Whoa, the hell? I'm the protagonist now!
Yeah, we're getting a flashback to something we haven't actually seen.
The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room.
Everyone's the protagonist.
And as I went down the hall toward the lounge... Hey, what are you doing?
This ruckus. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know, I'm in the middle of doing that. And that's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic dissonance. For your ego, was this not your doing just now?
Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seemed to get there pretty fast. Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence.
Coincidence,
What? Do you doubt me? Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m. Man, thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. What was that sound? Earthquake?
It did not feel like it shook.
There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right? Kazuichi, stop clinging to me! And that's what happened. He's not a good hugger.
Wait, so I'm confused. Does that mean that they were all there whenever it happened?
Well, the three of them were, yeah.
I see, so you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko.
That's not the important part!
It's important to me. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just hug?
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened. Not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while.
I see. Yep, what you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person.
Who are you talking about?
Me, of course.
Huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for that rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us.
Because you are succeeded. Of course I'm not. For now.
That for now line is what's making us even more worried.
Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you first heard and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case?
The wall clock. Alright, so that was
My
from talking
question
to...
is, who has that bullet now is my question.
I don't know. Let's talk to Fuyuhiko now.
Hey, you said you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail?
I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m. That's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him. But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now.
Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time. But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Huh? Was that right?
Of course not, asshole! You're completely wrong!
I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something. But that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to the memories of the dead.
And... oh.
Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fugihiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise.
If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last.
Hold on. If Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi?
Alibi?
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that.
It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear out the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon.
Oh my, you're still here.
Yeah. Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it.
And so, Kazumichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason.
So what should we do now?
There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate.
Wait, I just had a thought.
What?
Oh, for a second I thought that was you doing the voice. Anyways, if the alarm was there, but it was right before the thing happened, could that have been to establish an alibi?
Entirely possible. I'm waiting for the dialogue to end before I say what I'm currently thinking, but the dialogue won't end because Nagito doesn't shut up. What is it?
True.
The clocks in the first floor lounges to both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Huh? Why?
I'll tell you later.
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself.
I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Oh, he's going to the final dead room.
That bastard doesn't make any sense.
Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I could go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't just let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place.
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking so far. I feel like it was somebody. I'm pretty sure the killer is somebody from Strawberry House. Because the killer went to great lengths to make it look like the people in Strawberry House couldn't get over there.
I think Nekomaru committed suicide.
Could it be both?
I mean, okay, there are a lot of parallels so far between this game and the last one. Like, Case 3 had a double homicide, Case 4 has the big one dying. Could have also been suicide, but I don't think they're gonna go that far.
Probably not. Let's go check out what's happened in the final dead room, and then we can figure it out.
There's something I'm...
Something you what?
There's something I'm trying to... Because Nagito, like, didn't wake up from the noises.
I thought they were just making a joke like, oh, he's a heavy sleeper. I don't think that's actually it.
Yeah, I don't think it's it. Let's go.
Wait a moment. Wait a
cotton picking second. That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off.
Hey, why are we going in his room?
Checking something.
There's cheese on my shelf. Sweet.
What were you checking exactly?
Okay. I might just be remembering totally wrong. Holy fuck, no, I'm not. The deluxe rooms are soundproof.
Yeah, they are.
So how the fuck did Gundam hear it?
Who's in the other deluxe room?
Gundam. How the fuck did he hear it? It's like,
Oh.
you know what reminded me? The joke about Chiaki.
What
Look at
joke?
Last time we were just joking around and it was something like, Hajime and Chiaki, we're gonna sneak over to the standard room to have sex at the night, but we should use the deluxe room, it's soundproof. That fucking joke you made, Rhino!
Yay, joke.
Okay, so instant suspicion on Gundam, because he apparently... I'm guessing by the fact that nobody brought up, like, oh, why did you come from down the stairs or anything, that Gundam was in his room, and then he came out when the noise was heard. But if his room is soundproof... Yeah, that's... Okay.
The vibration, though, should be felt regardless. Right?
The noise, yes, but he was, like, the pillar collapsing, yeah. Not the alarm clock, though. He came out before the alarm... He came out when the alarm clock went off.
That's
Came out pretty
true.
quick, too.
That's a good point, Max. This whole train of logic.
Wait, are you saying that my character killed my other character?
Yes.
You might need new characters after this!
Oh, God
And
damn
you
it.
guys thought I was running out.
I'd only have, Monomi and...
Akane, yeah. Alright, okay, let's do what they're trying to get us to do.
Yeah.
Feels weird to be playing as Nagito, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright. I have my eye on you.
I have my scarred eye on you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's what they meant by broken!
Wow.
I thought it was just, oh, we pressed it, it didn't work.
Alright, I have to voice this because I am the protagonist. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
The killer's intent. I can only think of one explanation.
Ah, Gundam.
Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime. Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions.
Yeah, that was probably it.
I'm sorry, that's pretty funny.
God, it's always so weird to see, like, the back of a sign and, like, you see the writing backwards when that's not how it should be. It would just not be there. Alright,
Then we go to the elevator, and then afterwards.
If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should be open so I can ride it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken.
Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs.
Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place?
Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool.
Are there any tools in this building?
No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open.
I see, it's the control panel on the grape house side that's broken then.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus the elevator is stuck on the grape house side.
Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to Grape House?
Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough.
If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? When the fuck did I get this?
Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this?
I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. Oh, I bought it at the supermarket, I guess. If we're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time.
Is there something wrong?
It's nothing.
Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something.
What?
That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts.
What the hell for?
Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. It's my new ship.
I don't really get it. Well, as long as I'm just checking a compass, I don't mind.
I'm glad, then I'll leave the rest to you.
Are we gonna give him this thing back afterwards?
I don't
Just
know.
as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and Strawberry Hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, should they still be at Grape House, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room.
Alright, so definitely, like, the elevator was taken to the other side by Nekomaru, where presumably the killer, who for sake of simplicity, let's say is Gundam, was waiting. Gundam kills him, maybe forces his way through this door. Well, no, how would he chain it afterwards? Maybe he just took the...
Maybe Nekomaru changed it. But
yeah, but... Well, the thing is, how did Gundam get back over here? Unless... Wait!
Doesn't Gundam have hamsters?
Yeah, I would... He could have, like, left a hamster over there and have been, like, press this button and then cut the wires. But I also don't know if it's that realistic regarding what his hamsters can do.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We did know that his hamsters can press the button. He did show that.
That's true.
Alright,
Well, let's do the final dead room, I guess.
The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within can reach the octagon. And inside the octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it in there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go.